What is going on, guys? It's your boy Vaderful getting back to another video, and today, well, every game this year I'm going to be reacting to the Swans match, and this game was an exciting game, a thriller, very nerve-wracking for me, but the Swans got the job done in the end. I'm very happy. So before we get started, I'm just going to do a quick summary on the 4 quarters. So basically in the first quarter, the Swans did kick the first goal. That was, I guess, a good start. They had a good start. They looked fast. They looked intense. They looked like they want to win. But then after that, Adelaide, they just hit targets and they just got the ball forward and they just kicked goals. They were pretty accurate as well. It was a bit of a 9-goal blitz going on in the first quarter, so there was 9 goals kicked from both teams altogether. That was a pretty interesting quarter. But in the second quarter, the Swans just turned it on. They smashed them in the clearances, smashed them in tackles. They just got the ball forward and they just got the job done. They kicked many goals. And in the third quarter, the same thing basically happened. They didn't win the quarter as much, but they still won the quarter. And yeah, they just looked like the better team. Adelaide got a bit lucky with their 2 goals. And then in the fourth quarter, where the Swans coach made a huge mistake. He told them to just save the game for the whole game, even though we only had like a 14-point lead at 3/4 time. So then the Swans were just milking the clock, passing it around, going to a contest, and then that's when eventually Adelaide just snapped out of it, and like with 3 minutes left, they kicked a couple goals. They got within 4 points, and then Tex Walker had a shot with 15 seconds left. I thought we were done because he's a pretty good kick, but it just missed to the right, so that was really lucky for Swans fans. And then we eventually just hold it on with 15 seconds left to win by 3 points, 11 goals 571 to 11 goals 874. So overall, really happy, but definitely some improvement. But yeah, without further ado, I'll talk about all the stats and what I think the Swans did well. Okay, now let's just talk about general stats. Now, disposals, the Swans won 250 to 313. The kicks, the Swans also dominated 142 to 200. Handball, Swans normally win because they are a handball side. Adelaide got 108, Swans got 113. Inside 50s, now this is where I'm actually kind of a bit confused. 45 to 41 Adelaide's way. I thought we smashed them with inside 50s. Must have just been the last quarter when it was basically in Adelaide's half the whole quarter. And disposals efficiently, 70% to 70%. Efficiently inside 50, 40% to 51%. Free kicks, 18 to 21, we got lucky. Hit outs were even. Clearances, we smashed them because our Ruckman Naismith was back and he's so good at just tapping the ball to players, and that's why Florent dominated in the middle and Parker and Kennedy and all those good names. And then centre clearances, yep, that's what I just talked about, 5 to 20 our way. Stoppage clearances was also decent, 20 to 26. Contested possessions was 120 to 136. Uncontested possessions was 126 to 170. Turnovers, 61 to 60. And yeah, this is basically all. And now if we keep going down, we got marks, 41 to 68. Marks inside 50, 6 to 8. Contested marks, 11 to 6. Intercept possession, 66 to 60. Time in forward half, 90 minutes 31 to 67 minutes 55. So that just proves it was in our forward half for most of the game. Yeah, last score doesn't really matter. Biggest lead, yeah, I guess it does. Adelaide had an 18-point win in the quarter time, and Swans had a 20-point win, I'm pretty sure, third quarter. Tackles, 55 to 62. We generally win in tackles because we are a tackle inside. Tackles inside forward 50, 13 to 15. Bounces, 7 to 0. And 1%ers, 38 to 47. So yeah, that's basically all for the stats, and I'm just going to talk about the players. Anyway, but before we begin, I want to congratulate the 3 Swans players who came from another club and played their first game today. That is Caden Brand from Hawthorn, Louis Taylor from Brisbane, and Sam Gray from the Power. Now Sam Gray, he looks like he's played for the Swans for 10 years. That's the way he's playing. He loves the Swans. He just loves the Swans. Louis Taylor was a bit quiet, but she was still okay. Caden Brown, he was a bit quiet, but he took some good marks in defence. And what can you say? Because the ball didn't live in the defence like it does last year. So yeah, he definitely got a bit of disposals. But now let's just talk about the disposal winners, which was Parker 30, Kennedy 25, Ollie Florent 21. And overall, Florent did brilliantly in the midfield. He won lots of clearances. Kennedy, what can you say? He's just a great player, just good in all contests, just wants to get the ball. And Parker obviously did well as well, like the same as Kennedy. Now if we keep going, we've got Mills Dawson. Dawson was originally really quiet, but then he got in the game as the game went on because he's left foot is pretty beautiful. And Jacob Lloyd was a bit quiet for his usual, but he still got the ball 17 times and did decent in the end. And yeah, Heaney with the 4 goals, what can you say? Gray, yep, he did well with 16, Papley 15, and McLeanary 15, who played his second game and did alright, I definitely reckon. After McLeanary got O'Riordan, I accidentally cut his name off the list, but he also got 15 disposals and did his job. He's a great player. Cunningham was a bit quiet, but he got 12. Conan Brown, as I said earlier, he got 11. James Bottom, who played pretty good in the centre, was a bit quiet on the stats list, but he played good. Sam Naismith did a beautiful job in the ruck, as he missed like over 900 days of playing a footy match. So yeah, he did a beautiful job. He dominated his outs. That's why we won most of the clearances. Tom McCartan did some good marks, got 11 touches, could do better, but he still did pretty good. Earlier had a shocking first quarter. Man, he had a shocking half. He got angry, he hurt himself, and then, yeah, I don't really know what to say about him. And even Rampy was a bit quiet today. Maybe they're just getting used to playing with Caden Brad because it is pretty different. Ben Wonk, even though he got to 9 possessions, I really liked this game today. He really wants to get the ball. He tacked it, he kept the ball going forward, and he didn't give up on chases as he got a epic hold in the ball. Louis Taylor, like I said earlier, was a bit quiet with 9 disposals. Nick Blake with 8 and Hayward with 4, even though he kicked 2 goals. That just proves his accuracy again. First 3 quarters, the Swans game plan was really different. They decided to go for the corridor more, play on at all costs basically, and move the ball forward, which we got Adelaide on the rebound. Our 1-in was too good, so when Buddy comes back, it's going to work beautifully, and when Sam Reid gets back, they're too tall forward, so we basically had a little mosquito squad for this game. But anyway, Heaney killed it, 4 goals 1, Hayward kicked 2 goals straight from 4 possessions, Papley for goal 2, Nick Blakey 1 goal 1, Tom McCartan 1 goal 1 with that beautiful marking kick, and Kennedy 1 goal 0, and Sam Gray 1 goal 0. He missed a shot which was shocking. He missed it completely, and then his goal right in front of goal just snuck in, so that was actually kind of interesting. But yeah, from every video now, at the end of the video I'll show the highlights, because I feel like at the start of the video it doesn't really make sense because I'm reacting to the game. Then at the end I show the highlights, so that's going to be for every round this year. So yeah, without further ado, I'll show the highlights and hopefully you guys enjoy.
Finds Cunningham. Clean for the Swans so far. This is the kick, and that's the mark to Heaney. Nice work and a good fend from Heaney. Kept Jones at bay, eyed off Blakey, but that experience of Talia, he's a hard man to beat, although the ball's still very much alive. And Kennedy, right up to the moment, got it onto the boot and through for the Swans answer. He gives them time to run and jump, but just got a bit disorientated down there, Murphy at the last. Gibbs with the slap away. Murphy goes hard again. Cunningham almost in his back. Was clever though, picked the pocket. Now Hayward, can he craft a goal? Oh, he can. Keeps it moving. Wanted the handball Rampy. It wasn't ideal for Florent.
Well done.
Umpire said play on as he ducked into the high contact. Waiting at the front was Papley. Didn't fall his way. It did fall for Blakey. And he has curled one back for another fantastic goal. Had a possession and scoring. Florent's been pivotal. Generating another opportunity deep. But that all, in the end, it wasn't taken by Mackesy. Onto it is Papley. That is danger, danger, danger. Papley is celebrating. He looked to the crowd. There was no one there. So he shares the joy with his Sydney teammates. Justin McInerney picked 44 in the 2018 draft. Played a game last year. Sets this one up. Knocked away from Heaney, but he's good enough to pick it up. Is he good enough to bounce one home? They're kicking them from everywhere on the run. Brand, a nonchalant little hand pass. Parker, the next link of the chain. Now Dawson off that left boot. And reeled in by McCartan. Let's see how he assesses things at this end. That's a better kick. That is an outstanding kick from Tom McCartan. Back to 9 points right now. And again, they get it out of the middle with Parker and Kennedy. A wobbly one. The bounce could go anywhere. Ronk. Watch out for Heaney. He actually got clear. He put it on the boot. And it's right through the middle for Isaac Heaney, the biggest of smiles. Parker. Crunch on his kick as well to the square. The height was there with O'Brien. Papley had a run at it. Still in. Heaney was smart enough and good enough to kick a beautiful goal. And he wants the ball. He sockers it back to the middle, as you saw. Fogarty provides the link. Now Davis is charging. Oh, and then he stumbles in the tackle from the deny of the Swans. And he got a little bit of a fortunate bounce there. That allows Lynch to bide some time. Goes short. Fogarty up to link up. Run again provided by Seedsman, but he was in another world. The hunt down tackle from Rock, outstanding.
Well, that's a 120-metre chase.
65 seconds on the clock. O'Brien, it's a long way down. They were sweating on him. Sloan, what an inspiration. The drag down tackle. Crouch to Smith. They're going to get their shot here at Glory. And talk about glory. Taylor Walker, if there's one man in the comp that can kick it from here, it's Taylor Walker. Does he have the shot? The clock ticks down to 24 seconds. This kick is big in every way, but it fades. It fades to the right. But time has run out for the big steal, and the Swans instead have beaten the Crows.
From the sky, what though the odds be great or small, Swans will go in and win over